Welcome. Awaken the supreme cosmic energy sleeping within you. In this journey of wisdom, every single minute and every single second you have spent watching these videos will not go to waste. This time you have invested is going to bring an immense awakening, a grand wisdom, a supreme power, and a profound clarity within you that you could have never imagined before. Through this seek, you are going to attain cosmic miracles within yourself that are beyond the reach of ordinary human emotions. Therefore, from this very microsecond, center your mind completely. Deeply imagine and visualize everything I am about to tell you through your mind's eye. You must not simply listen to the truth I reveal in this video and walk away. You must investigate it yourself through different paths, through your own personal seeking, and firmly believe this truth in your heart. Because that unshakable faith is going to be the grandest beginning of your blissfully absolute life. Come, my friend, hold my hand now. Let us journey together toward the infinite expanse of the cosmos. Just imagine for a moment what existed before this entire universe began. An absolute empty void, a vacuum of nothingness. Spirituality calls that empty void Adi Shiva. From that vacuum, a grand, supreme light exploded. That is, Shakti. It was from that grand Big Bang that billions of atoms exploded into space, spreading as cosmic dust, and have today transformed into the magnificent structure of universes, galaxies, and twinkling stars. When compared to that infinite cosmos, our entire Milky Way galaxy is like a tiny speck of dust. Inside that speck of dust lies our solar system, and our Earth is just a tiny piece of dust that broke away from those stars. You and I, living on this Earth, are also made of the dust and atoms of those very stars. Just as the sun and stars are shining bright in outer space, a supreme light is hidden inside your body as well. Do you know what grand truth modern science reveals today with absolute astonishment? Inside an atom, more than 99.99% is just empty space. That means inside your body, which is made of atoms, 99% is filled with nothing but an empty atmosphere and void. This atmosphere exists as a spread of atoms just 10 kilometers around the Earth. Everything, whether solid, liquid, or gas, is operating across this entire universe purely as a temporary combination of atoms. This is exactly what our ancestors saw through their vision of wisdom centuries ago and termed Maya. Everything is an illusion, a temporary assembly of atoms. I told you that 99% of your body is empty space, right? But do you know what the electrochemical glow looks like when the billions of neural networks inside your brain transmit information? It is hidden inside you, looking exactly like that grand universe where billions of stars explode and shine in outer space. Now think a little deeper. Where is that supreme light which exploded from the void during the Big Bang located inside your body? It is right inside your head, at the center of your skull, in that magnificent place called the Pineal Gland. That is where your soul resides as a supreme light. Passing through the 7 glowing chakras in your spinal cord, the soul radiates at the center of your head. Within this physical vessel, the very reason all the particles and atoms of the universe glow is the light of that soul. Just as Shiva, the empty void, and Shakti, the supreme light, are intertwined in the cosmos, the exact same Shiva-Shakti nature is intertwined within your physical body, with the soul residing as a light inside you. When you center your mind and practice deep meditation, when you understand the connection between your breath and your mind, and balance your breath, you will be able to witness that supreme light of the soul and that magnificent cosmic vision face to face inside your own mind's eye. You can see all the attributes of the universe through the soul that is within you, my friend. Look closely at your own birth. Inside the mother's womb, within that dense darkness devoid of any light, out of millions of sperm cells, a single solitary sperm merges with the mother's egg. Inside that darkness, when a new point of life forms through the bonding of atoms, just like the cosmic Big Bang, a grand supreme light flashes within that darkness. That glow is called life. That is the soul. This concept of a soul does not belong to humans alone, my friend. The exact same soul glows inside the trees, plants, and vines surrounding you. The wooden chair you are sitting on today, or the wooden plank in your house, was once part of a tree that stood majestically in a forest. Inside that wood, a grand miracle once took place where the roots of that tree absorbed water from deep beneath the earth and pulled it upward against gravity to the leaves. Those trees breathe too. They have life. When a specific season arrives, those trees beautifully prepare themselves, bud, and burst into bloom. We call this a season. It is the exact same for humans. Inside the human body, when hormonal secretions happen at a certain age, a man attains his manhood and comes of age, and a woman attains her womanhood and comes of age. In our traditions, when they celebrate a young girl's coming-of-age ceremony, do you know what that truly means? Just like a tree preparing itself to blossom and bear fruit, a human body, through its seasonal changes, has prepared itself to create the next generation. It is a cosmic celebration of that maturity. There is no difference between trees and us, my friend. This is why our ancient sages sang, "Born as grass, as shrubs, as worms, as trees." Billions of years ago, the dust that separated from that Big Bang came together through cosmic magnetic energy to form the sun and the planets. On our Earth, which was formed this way, water was created through the combination of gases. Inside that water, vegetation like moss and fungi first emerged. If you leave a banana on your table, as it rots over a few days, you will see worms manifesting from that decaying banana on their own. Nobody laid eggs there, yet when a plant substance decays, a new life is born. This is exactly how worms emerged from vegetation billions of years ago, my friend. Over time, those worms evolved into insects, then into birds, into animals, and today, we have received this magnificent manifestation of a human birth equipped with a sixth sense. This did not come easily. Our soul has traversed a massive cosmic journey crossing millions of births. Think about it for a moment, my friend. A tiny seed goes into the soil, sprouts into a plant with the help of the 5 elements, grows into a massive tree, blossoms, bears fruit, and ultimately that entire grand magnificence collapses back into that single seed in a single second. Similarly, our soul, which separated from that supreme light and took so many births, must ultimately merge back into that source light. This is the grand law of Mother Nature. Every time we are born, we do not remember any of our past lives. Yes, it unfolds as a brand new birth, without us knowing the past. But because our karma follows us like a shadow, the joys and sorrows of this life are designed entirely based on the deeds we performed in our previous births. In this human birth, it is only when you think with your 6th sense, realize the truth, and attain awareness that a grand vision DNS within you. You will understand the unshakable truth that this body is different, and I am different. Let me give you a simple real-life example. When you look at your face in a mirror for the very first time, if you observe closely, you will get a feeling as if some other person is standing in front of you. But only after you fully realize that it is your own face, do you beautify your face and smile at the mirror. In the exact same way, my friend, you must practice looking at this body from the outside, just like looking at your face. When you realize, I am not this physical vessel, I am the immortal soul, your soul will transcend this body, and with all your memories intact, reach that supreme light in a state of absolute bliss. This is the true purpose of your soul, that state of eternal supreme joy. But without knowing this truth, humans, driven by selfishness, arrogance, and flawed thoughts, commit various actions, hurt others, and keep multiplying their karma in this world. As they accumulate more and more karma, by the philosophy of this wheel of time, that soul will keep getting born again and again, living in tears within a dense animalistic life without ever knowing its true self. When a man finally realizes himself, knows who he is, witnesses that supreme light within, and merges with the universe, that state is called mukti, liberation. It was in search of this liberation that all our sages wandered. It is when this liberation is attained that the arrogance and demonic nature called I within a human is destroyed. This is exactly what they told us as stories and mythologies in our religions, saying, the Lord annihilated and killed the demons. The demon killed there was not someone on the outside, it is the supreme light of the soul within you that destroys the demonic qualities of ego and selfishness residing inside you. That is what love is Shiva means. If so, how does this soul return to be born? And together with this cosmic system, how does it experience its karmic deeds? How can a human escape the impact of those grand karmic reactions? We will break down the answer to this question inside out, root and branch, in our next 7th chapter. Stay awake, the universe is with you. Anbe Shivam. Love is Shiva.